It's a story that's shaken an entire community, one that weighs heavy on my heart as I share it with you today. In York County, Pennsylvania, 3 police officers lost their lives, and 2 more are fighting for theirs after a tragic shooting in North Codorus Township. These officers were simply doing their jobs, following up on a domestic investigation, when everything changed in an instant. The officers, all from the Northern York County Regional Police Department, were responding to a call that started out like so many others. But what they didn't know was that a 24-year-old man, Matthew James Ruth, was waiting, armed and dressed in camouflage, lurking in the cornfields nearby. Suddenly, shots rang out, at least 30 according to neighbors who described the scene as feeling like a war zone. In those terrifying moments, 3 officers were struck down and killed: Detective Sergeant Cody Becker, Detective Isaiah Emmenheiser, Detective Mark Baker. 2 others were gravely wounded but managed to survive the initial attack. Let's take a moment to honor the lives of these officers. They were more than uniforms. Fathers, sons, friends, dedicated members of their community. Their loss is felt deeply, not just by their families and fellow officers, but by everyone who believes in the power of service and sacrifice. The shooter, Matthew Ruth, had a history of troubling behavior. Just the day before, he was seen on a trail camera outside his ex-girlfriend's home, armed with an AR-15 style rifle and looking through a scope toward the house. He was facing charges for stalking and trespassing, but this time, he was determined not to be taken in quietly. After the initial gunfire, the suspect moved toward a nearby farmhouse, where he shot and wounded 2 more officers. But even in the chaos, one of the injured officers found the strength to return fire, ending the threat and taking down the shooter. Contrary to some early reports, the suspect did not take his own life. He was killed by police as they tried to protect themselves and the community. Today, the 2 wounded officers remain in critical but stable condition at Wellspan York Hospital. The Northern York County Regional Police Department is in mourning, its administrative offices closed, and state police are stepping in to handle calls for now. On Wednesday night, a solemn procession of police and emergency vehicles moved through York County, people lining the streets, holding American flags, and saluting as the fallen officers were honored. It was a powerful reminder that, even in the darkest moments, communities can come together in grief and gratitude. As we process this tragedy, let's remember the courage and dedication of these officers. Let's keep their families, their colleagues, and the entire York County community in our thoughts and prayers. And let's never take for granted the sacrifices made by those who protect and serve. Thank you for listening, and please take care of one another.